Today, don't mind my hair. You're gonna see me from time to time looking like this. Um, I would like to start by saying when I was a child, we lived in an old plantation house. And a lot of things went on in that house. My sisters and brothers had stories, and I have stories. Um, I remember one night, well, it was haunted, but it wasn't it wasn't scary to the point that it would physically harm. So I remember one night we had not long moved into this house, and the two rooms upstairs, one was open, big balcony, uh, and the other one was sealed off. The room that was sealed off, my older sister, pulled the boards off, and we went in. It had green paint peeling off the walls on. So we scraped that off and painted it, put a heater in it. It's an old farmhouse. Put our beds and our dressers and mirrors and pictures on the wall. And that night, just so happened that the first mover about The Exorcist was playing. My older sister wasn't home. My baby sister was. She was watching The Exorcist. I could hear it. I went upstairs to go to bed. Turned the light off. And was just laying there getting ready to go to sleep. And I heard loud footsteps coming up the stairs. And it was in between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. It was so loud. It didn't sound like it was actual footsteps. It sounded like somebody had a hammer, and they were started at the bottom, and they came all the way up the stairs. I didn't move. I was so scared. So I I continued to lay there in the bed, and just um did nothing. I was shaking so bad, but soon after that, I just fell asleep. I woke up the next day, and I told my baby sister about it. I asked them did they hear it, and they was like, no, they didn't hear anything. But the next night, we were my baby sister and me, we was laying in the bed, and we heard the noise coming up the stairs again, the same way, the same hour. And after it stopped, we was like almost hugging each other. We were so scared. At that time, we had a big bed, and we all slept in the bed together. And we got two more beds, and hers was next to one window on one side of the house, and mine was on on the other side, at the other window on the other side of the room, and my big sister slept in the big bed. It was a big room, and after the noise from the stairs, a thump, 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 thump came across the ceiling, but it sounded like they was in the attic going across in a diagonal form. And we heard it every night, the same time. And we got used to it. We got used to it because nothing bothered us, nothing touched us. And when we went to tell our mom and dad about it, our mom was like, it's an old house and it's settling, and so we accepted it. Um, one night we was all outside playing hide and go seek. We had played all day, and it was getting late, and we didn't want to go in. We just wanted to continue playing. So we did. My older sister came out. She was about 16 years old. We was from 10 to maybe 5 years old. And we played in the front yard. And I remember standing beside this old crepe myrtle tree. I was just standing there, and actually I was hiding. Somebody was trying to find us. Or I might have been the person um that was looking for the kids. I can't remember. All I know was we was playing hide and seek. I saw a black woman wearing a white dress, white flowing dress, come around the house. She wasn't walking. She was drifting in the air, and she came past us, and then she disappeared. Funny thing about it though, she looked just like my older sister. But her hair was a little different. It wasn't scare it didn't scare me. All I know is we all came in the house, and I asked my older sister, was like, did you come around the house wearing a white dress? And she was like, no, I didn't. And it was so puzzling, but it was not scary at the same time. But like I said, nothing touched me. I was not afraid. Uh, Afterwards, I remember standing at the top of the stairs, and when you look down, when you're standing next to my brother's room, I had how many brothers? I was in that room at that time. Three brothers. Uh, yeah, I had actually four brothers staying in that room. They all had separate beds, and standing on their side, when you look down, is a chalk. It was a chalk wall, And I thought it was something very different than what I've seen before. It's like I had a dream, but it wasn't a dream. That me and my older sister was cleaning that wall. Like it looked dingy. It's supposed to be white. It looked dingy. So it's like we started at the bottom. We started cleaning. It's no way that we could have cleaned that wall without ladders because it was so high. But we cleaned it somehow. And faces appeared, but like drawings of black men, and their names were under it. Now, this was an old plantation house. And it puzzled me for the longest time. Why did those these drawings appear through that chalk wall? I mean, it was like a sadness just came over me, a sadness. It was faces drawn from the top of that wall to the bottom, and their names were under each of these men drawings, black men. I'm thinking that it was meant for me to see the slaves that worked for these people that lived in that house, that owned that property. I I, I was a kid. I didn't understand. But I think about it all the time, all the years. I think about it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and post this video. And the next time you see me, hopefully I won't be looking so raggedy. I just woke up and I don't really care how I look. Uh, um, until next time, talking about my history and dealing with paranormal, ghosts, and puzzling things that happen at different locations. All right, bye bye.